It finally happened. I finally got my first one apple review. So let's talk about it. Pretty good apple.
Some people call me a bad apple.
This video was not meant to be clickbait. I actually did get a one apple review, and I want to talk about that today. My goal in this whole video, it's not just to like make fun of myself. I'm hoping that I can offer up some insights and some advice for you so that you can avoid getting negative feedback from parents. I've been teaching with VIPKid for over a year and a half. I have hundreds and hundreds of parents' feedback, and I've learned a thing or two about what makes them give good feedback and also things that the parents don't like. So let me paint the picture. I want to set up a little bit of context. I want to let you know what was happening that day that led to such a bad review. I was just finishing taking my mid-morning break. I often give myself a 30-minute break in the middle of my teaching day, just cause. And on the back end of that 30-minute break, I was coming back to my classroom, I was trying to log in, and I encountered some tech trouble. So I was there a couple minutes before my class, just scrambling, trying to get into the classroom. It wasn't working. Eventually I did get into the classroom, but I was a little bit late for that lesson. So I'm already off to a bad start. I tried my best to just shake it off. Just roll with it and get going with the class, but I gotta say, I was a little bit frazzled. I was in panic mode.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm!
So I'm off to a bad start. I guess I started rushing. I was trying to make up for lost time and make sure that I covered all of the material that I was supposed to cover during that lesson. So not only did I start late, it just overall, the lesson didn't go very well. So this is what my review said. Class was late. Courseware was not finished, in a hurry, class not serious, bad comments. That last part, some of the translations are funny, just general bad comments. But when I read that, I was like, yeah, I get it, you're kind of right. And this is gonna happen from time to time. When you start teaching hundreds and hundreds of classes, eventually, some sort of bad, negative feedback is gonna come your way. One bad review is not gonna be the end of the world, but if you've only taught 5 classes or 10 classes, you know, one rotten apple really can spoil the bunch. That is the saying, right? Is that how it is? One rotten apple spoils the bunch? Something like that. But it's true, one bad review can really bring down your average. Before I start talking about things that you can do to try and avoid getting negative feedback from parents, why don't we look at some of my other negative reviews over the last 3 contracts. I'm not sure why, I just find some of them are kind of funny. The teacher has no affinity, is not good at encouraging, will not ask again. Come on, no affinity? Okay, so here's one. Here's something that we could all learn from. Here's one reason that you might get negative feedback. The teacher spoke at a faster rate for small children. That's a legit concern. If you are speaking too fast for the child, it's gonna be hard for them to understand. The parent's not gonna like that so much. That resulted in 3 apples. So let's talk about some of the positive feedback and how you can get more of it. Here are some of the things that I've noticed that parents love. These are things that are coming up over and over again in the feedback. Patient. The teacher is patient. The more patience you have, the more that's gonna come back positively on you, with the parents saying, yeah, this is a teacher that I can trust my child with. So remember that. Be patient. Another tag that I've been getting over and over and over again is timely error correction. And that basically means that the teacher is correcting the student. This is one of the most valuable things about these students interacting with native English-speaking people. We have the ability to correct them in real time, and the parents seem to really appreciate that. So when I do hear a child making a mistake, let's say, for example, I have a kid who says, "He have a dog." I might say to that student, he have a dog? Or he has a dog? Or just saying, are you sure he have a dog? And allow them to make the adjustment accordingly. And the final 2 tags that I see over and over again are excellent TPR and lively class environment. I'm someone who teaches standing up. I teach all of my classes standing up. I use a Bluetooth headset so that I can move and bring props and puppets in and out of the classroom without disrupting, without getting wrapped up in a cord. And that energy, that enthusiasm really comes across, and it's really appreciated by the parents. So my suggestion in that regard, if you can teach standing up, if you can introduce a little bit more TPR, a little bit more activity into your classroom, that's gonna go a long way. That's gonna translate into more positive reviews for you. I think that's enough for this video. I'm just gonna leave things there. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, my name is Teacher Michael. You can find me online. I spend a lot of time on Instagram. My handle is @teacher__Michael. Thanks again for watching, and until the next video, I will see you on the internet. Peace.